is the Fan Cave Sports Talk. Don't right here on the Fan Cave Sports Talk.
The Fan Cave.
Cave? What cave?
The Fan Cave Sports Talk.
What is going on? What is going on? Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, rest of the world. You have got to the Fan Cave on IBP Media Worldwide. We are live, and with me now is my co-host, my bro, my cousin, my guy, fellow Bills fan, also the Jordan plug. Get at him if you want them fresh kicks. He's to my left, which is that way. There it is. He's to my right. It's the Kulu Nations. Kyle Kulu, what up, bro?
What's up? Happy to be here as usual.
Lot to talk about. We're going to dive right into it. Let's dive right into it. First off, before we even do that, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to IBP Media.
We need them. We need them likes. We need them views. We need the subscriptions. We need it all. Give it to us.
Yeah. Yes, please do this so I don't have to work anymore. I mean, come on. Look out for your boy.
It still works.
Anyway.
It still works.
Anyway, but yeah, behind the scenes, we got the Kulu from behind the scenes. He's chilling back there on the ones and twos. Shout out to him. He says Europe from his Facebook account.
What's
now,
up, bro?
Let's dive right into it, man. Carl, man, a lot going on. We're going to talk Olympics. We're going to talk NFL training camps. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about that. We're going to dive right in first off with the breaking news of today. I don't want to call it sad news. I'm just going to call it breaking news. The GOAT of USA Gymnastics, the GOAT, Simone Biles, withdrew from the team competition for USA Gymnastics today. And spoiler alert, is going to come on tonight, but spoiler alert, the USA won silver. I guess the Russian gymnastics team won the gold because she technically withdrew from competitions from quote unquote mental health issues that she was going on at first. When I saw this, somebody said it was an injury, but I guess it was a mental health thing where she just was not up to snub mentally, and she felt she would be a liability to the rest of the team, so she withdrew from competition. They still won silver, but a lot of people were bashing on her, man. Did you see this earlier, Carl? Did you see this? See what's going on with this?
But they need to chill out because once she had spaz on them, then this wouldn't have been too pretty.
Yeah.
I think she did the right thing. I think it's time that sports in general also take a backseat and take a look at mental health.
Absolutely.
Very important. And so I think she did the right thing for her team. That's what a team player does. If you know you're not going to be in the best condition to help the team, take a step back. Than anything, including mental health. Absolutely.
I mean, mental health is key, man. If you feel now, let's just put in perspective here. This girl is 24 years of age. She is. I mean, every gymnast, if you're watching the Olympics, I watch it. I watch the Olympics. I watch a lot of the events. But this girl was set to win about 11 medals. She was pretty much competing out there by herself. She still might compete in the individual events, but the team, she withdrew from that. They still won silver. This girl, I mean, she put on her Twitter, and here is cousin Brad going to go ahead and check his notes. Give me one moment to check that because, always be noting it up over here. But she put on her Twitter, she said, quote, "I feel like I always have the weight of the world on my shoulders," which is true. This girl is, she's she's a GOAT. She's arguably the greatest gymnast of probably all time. She's 24 years of age. And she was a little nervous. She didn't want to be the liability on the team. She didn't want to let the team down. All eyes are on her. She just said, "Look, guys, I can't do it. You guys can win without me." And they won a silver medal. So shout out to her. Simone, we support you, baby. All day. And for those jokers who are like, "Oh, my God, why did you withdraw, you quitter? Oh, you want to wear gold on your slides and on your little thing, but you can't go in there and play. Do flippy stuff." For those dudes, for those clowns out there on the internet,
can't read the comments, bro. You can't read the comments on the hate.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. Them goons can shut up, man. They can have a nice.
Say what? They're wild. This is a weird year for the Olympics anyway with COVID and everything else. They should have just postponed it.
Is that I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it to me, it's just like you don't know. This girl is 24 years old. She even said to herself that her body is not in the same shape it was when she was 16 when she started competing. So I mean, we don't know what this girl's going through. And you got other people out there. My auntie, it got something to do with her man. Her man got her like that. Her boyfriend is an individual that plays for the Houston Texans. I cannot remember his name. I mean, he doesn't matter. But he my auntie want to be like, it's her man. Her man got her feeling like that. I ain't think it got nothing to do with her man, but it might. You never know. You never know.
Might
It
be
is what
some
it is.
heartache.
It might be. I mean, but he's in training camp right now. He's not even in Tokyo. He's in training camp. So I don't know how
Wait,
to.
so
What
he's in training camp. So who is her man?
Her man plays for the Houston Texans.
Give me a name.
Some safety.
Drop
I don't
that
know his
name.
name. I don't know his name.
Come on, some safety.
Okay, let me go ahead
I'm
and
gonna go
check my
stalk his
notes.
page and see what he's sharing.
I mean, but I don't think it has anything to do with him anyway. I mean, but it might. I mean, we don't know. We don't know this girl. We don't know this girl. But if it does, Simone, your boy's a free agent out here in these streets. So, you know what I mean? If it's boils down to it, you know what I mean? If you need some, you need a little, you need a little romance. You know, you're doing them flips off the bars.
I do
and
see a
everything.
red light in the background over there.
Exactly. Set my scene. If you need that,
back there.
your boy's a free agent.
You're real light skin right now, man.
Exactly. Come get some of this light skin love. You know what it is, boo.
Oh man.
Anyway, but no, seriously, on all seriousness, I don't know what his name is. They're not married, but it's her partner. I just checked my notes and I don't know. But he's in training camp right now. So he has nothing to, I mean, she's in Tokyo, he's in Houston, whatever.
She had to do what she had to do for herself, and
exactly
first, and she way she presented it is that she was doing it for the team. So
right, exactly. Now back to the Olympics because another team for USA making us look real bad out there. Oh God. You know what? We're going to save it for later in the show. We ain't going to do the Don't Be No Fool right now. I'm not even ready to talk about these clowns. So we're going to go ahead and say that for the rest of the show. But it is a good day right now. Speaking of NFL training camp that started today.
Let's go. I can't wait for football. It's football time. It's football time. I'm about to get pumped up.
Yes.
I'm going to hand me my helmet right now.
So we have some other news coming out of NFL training camps. Aaron Rodgers, we just had a whole show pretty much about him last week. He showed up to training camp. He showed up to training camp.
He showed up.
He showed up. The pictures were hilarious. He came out there with the flip-flops and the hair was perfect. And he had the shirt with the characters from The Office on. And I'm like, oh, man.
Street clothes or football clothes?
Oh, street clothes. He came out. He came in the parking lot with street clothes on. It was hilarious. But shout out to him.
They're trying to rework that deal. I guess they're trying to rework. I'm trying to figure out how they're going to rework a deal just for this year, which is really
that's what I'm going to get to. So apparently, this is I guess it's a gentleman's deal. Like, look, here you go. I'll play for you this last year. This is probably the last hoorah for the Packers when it comes to Aaron Rodgers because I mean it's pretty much cut and dry. He's going to be a free agent next year, so he's pretty much out as far as Green Bay. You know, but I mean, they got him back this year, and there were talks that Randall Cobb is coming back to the Green Bay Packers to get in that slot game for Aaron Rodgers.
He's a free agent still?
No, he plays for the Texans right now, but to the Houston Texans, which freed up Randall Cobb.
Anthony Miller?
Yeah, exactly, which freed up Randall Cobb. So now there are talks that Randall Cobb is going to be a Green Bay Packer again.
Uh-oh.
So, you know what I mean?
Thomas says, I can't even imagine Jordan sitting out a finals game, Griffey Jr. sitting out a 7-game World Series, or Jerry Rice missing a Super Bowl.
Okay. Oh, was that a shot at Simone?
That's a shot at Simone.
That was a shot at Simone. Okay, so this 24-year-old girl who arguably is the greatest gymnast of all time right now, who is going through a lot emotionally, physically, and mentally.
I don't know emotional. It's called mental.
Mental health. Okay, mental health. She didn't want to be a liability for the rest of the team. She could have got up on that, what is it, a vault thingy? You know, the vault thing. And what if she did?
She probably wants to keep private her mental health, whatever it is.
But
I know if you don't know people who have mental disorders and you've never experienced it on your own, Like
Yes.
you can't. Like I've seen people like that just seriously cannot control it. Right.
Right. And I understand, and I get what they're saying. I get what they're saying. Jordan, mental toughness. Griffey, mental toughness. Jerry Rice, mental toughness. But look at this. This is the Olympics, right? Athletes train every 4 years for this. Now, let's just put this in perspective. Some of these events can be decided by a millisecond. It can be a millisecond between winning, just getting on the podium or not. Like, I watched a lot of swimming this weekend because nothing else was on. And
see, what
those dudes,
they made a bad PR move with her. They probably should have been like, the coach should have came out and be like, yo, you know what? She's dealing with too much mentally. I can't have her out there. I would have been
possibly. But I mean, I respect her for saying, look, I don't want to be a liability for the team. Again, she might have did some kind of backflip or something. Yeah, she might have did some
anxiety,
kind of
woo, when you get them like I've seen people with anxiety attacks, like they can't stop like hyperventilating. They can't they're trying to catch their breath and they just cannot do it. It's something going on.
Exactly. Like this girl, she could try
and
to do
nerves,
a backflip.
You gotta have some nerves when you go
exactly. She could try to hit a backflip. She could try to hit a vault. She could try to hit a twist. And if something don't go right, if something does not go right, you might not even get a medal. So this girl, I mean, things are decided. The fraction of error is so small. If she said, look, guys, I know I'm good. I know I'm good, but I don't want to be the reason why we downfall. I don't feel it's the best place for me right now to win. So,
and there's another comment saying that, no, I don't know if we got to fact check this, but and she's not the GOAT. LOL. It's her first Olympics. So I don't know if she's competed in another way, but
she's definitely the GOAT. She's got like so many world titles and world medals. I don't know if this is her first Olympics. I think she competed 4 years ago and won like all of the golds. So I mean, I don't know who tweeted that or heard sent that into the show, but definitely
I'm gonna add this person after the show so they can so we can see the person's name to comment it. But
I mean, it's possible, but from what I know, she has a ton of world records, and according to everybody that watches this girl, she's competing against herself. So I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. But back to football.
Oh yeah.
Minicamp. So as a possibility, like I said, that Randall Cobb will be rejoining the Packers, filling that slot because they didn't have a slot receiver last year. So shout out to them. I mean,
they made it to the NFC Championship still.
Exactly, and they didn't win. So this is probably what they need. Rodgers needs that slot guy. He's a slot guy to go across the middle against the Bears. Exactly.
It's just funny to throw that Rodgers name out there.
Yeah, Rodgers. Now, how many Packers fans did that awkward Wisconsin high five when they saw him at training camp? Rodgers is here. Rodgers, he's here. This is awkward. Wisconsin high five.
Oh yeah, man, go give me those sneakers over there. I gotta show them these sneakers I made. It's kind of Green Bay Packer colorway, just so I can do this quick little.
Hey, always be plugging. We're
gonna call these the training camp Aaron Rodgers over here.
Oh, the Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
look at those.
Got this part yellow here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there you go. The training camp Aaron Rodgers.
The Aarons. Shout out to them.
Come holler at me, man. I got you something, Aaron, man. I need that deal. Put me in on the deal.
Right, get him in
the double check too.
Right, get him in a State Farm commercial. Wouldn't we love to see that?
Get me in there, Aaron.
A State Farm commercial.
Come on,
now there's no other talks too when we come to NFL training camp. Deshaun Watson. Man.
He reported. Did he report too? Right.
He did.
So now they're heating up trade discussions. Where can he go? Don't tell me Miami.
I didn't want to say it. Your words, not mine. But if I was a betting man who had a lot of draft capital, who has 3 first-round picks next year and 2 second-round picks next year, and they want top-level talent and draft picks. So if I was a betting man, and I mean, we don't. Again, these are all allegations.
If that's the case, then I think I'd rather them trade for. I don't know, but I'd rather them trade for Deshaun Watson and give up them 3 draft picks so we don't have to deal with those 3 draft picks like in the future.
Here's the thing. Now when you're on the other side of this, let's just say, I mean, the only places I could see him going, like the Texans were looking for, they said, I think, first round picks.
Well, Tua would you put Tua in that trade if you were the Dolphins?
No, I would not.
So that way you can reduce the number of first round picks you're giving up.
It's not even that. It's when it comes to a situation like this. Again, these are all allegations. These are all lawsuits. We don't know if this man is guilty or innocent. There are 22 of the same charge. Now, there's 22 different cases. So I'm not saying all 22 women are lying, but I mean, 22 against one person. I mean, I don't know what this man does in his private life, but if I'm a betting man, I don't know. I'm not giving up all this for Deshaun Watson, bro, because you might not even get him. And if you do get him, and he is guilty,
well, I would say that. That's why I wouldn't give up to him, because I'm afraid that the NFL is going to punish him.
Yeah, well, he's not on the exempt list yet.
No quarterback.
But he's not on the exempt list yet. That's why he had to report to avoid a $50,000 fine. So he's not on the exempt list yet. But
$50,000
a day he misses. So man, oh boy, how do I say this? I don't want to get
go to
demonetized.
camp, and do you actually like go 100% now? Like, it's mad weird.
It's training camp. They probably have the first day. They're probably doing physicals, and they're probably maybe doing some walkthroughs and some warm ups, and pretty much following the protocol with COVID going on. They're probably doing a lot of introductory stuff. I don't think they didn't do anything hardcore. No, you know what? I take that back, because I don't know if y'all seen this video. But the wide receiver from the Cowboys, not Randall Cobb and not Amari Cooper, the other guy that nobody talks about, that really doesn't matter, number 13, him, he nearly went over a gate today. Yeah, he nearly went over a gate today to catch one of Dak Prescott's passes. That's dedication right there. That dude makes the team. Shout out to him. Jerry Jones looking at that boy right there. That boy right there going to make the team. I tell you, he's going to make the team. He's going to make the team. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
And look who just came out back from the dead off of his honeymoon. Came back in off his honeymoon. Congratulations to you, sir. It's about to get real Boston up in this joint.
Come on.
We got the man, the myth. Yeah, it's about to get a real Boston-y up in here. Yeah. I don't know what's this guy. What's with this guy? What are you doing, guy? You gonna be on the show? What are you doing? What's this guy doing?
I don't know. What's going on?
What's going on? We got Toot in the building. Toot, welcome back from your honeymoon, man. I saw the pictures, saw the wedding. I wasn't able to attend, but congratulations to you, sir, and your new wife. Congratulations to both of you. Shout out to you. Let's give it up for him one time.
Congratulations.
Toot. Congratulations. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, this guy.
You've been locked and loaded.
Right?
You're done, son.
Locked down now. You're locked down now. But how was your honeymoon? Number one, how was the honeymoon?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Everything is good. Everything is good.
Okay.
Everything is good.
Gave you a little bit of flowers.
Okay. Well, welcome, right? We just gave you a whole intro. Didn't even hear it. Okay. Well, it's all good. It's all good.
I heard you.
Some more fact checks. While we're waiting for him to load up, it says correction. Simone did compete in 2016, which you were right, Brett.
Oh, and she won all of the golds.
And she has 4 medals. The GOAT is still Michael Phelps. Well, we're talking about gymnastics, though. He has 26 medals. Jeez. Michael Phelps.
I mean, when I was talking about GOAT, I didn't mean like of all of the Olympics, because that wouldn't that wouldn't make sense if I said that, because she doesn't swim. She does flippy stuff off of the beams and all the mats and the little bars and all that other stuff they be doing, and them little cute little outfits they be wearing. So I don't know how Michael Phelps, I don't know if he could do any of that flippy stuff. I mean, he could swim. But
and you don't want his number either, do you, bro?
I don't want his number. No, you know what? No. I'll say that. I would like to party with Michael Phelps. He seems like he was a fun guy. Let's keep it a buck. Well,
I don't know. You sound like Puffy right now when you're trying to have, we didn't party, party.
Oh, we didn't party. Yeah, that was that. Yeah. Oh man, I take that back. Wow. But anyway, but no, Toot, welcome to the show, man. It's been a while. How you been, bro?
Pretty good. Man.
So let's talk about your boy, because he made headlines. Your boy Tom Brady. I mean, he's the GOAT. We're talking about GOATs here. Did you see the video he posted where he's like throwing passes to a jug machine? He threw this dude is throwing passes to a jug machine that accurately. Then like the jug machine falls over. He just like, let's go. It's like, is there anything this dude can't do? What's up with
you?
You
do know that was you do know once again, Tom Brady pulled the fast one on the people again. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey.
I don't put nothing behind. First of all, the ball was probably flat. Let me tell you that right now. The ball was
possibly.
Number one. Number two, he doctored that video. And it wouldn't be the first time that the Patriots mess with videos. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but he's a Tampa Bay Buccaneer now. So, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
First of all, it's the GOAT doing GOAT things. Don't be a hater all your life.
I mean,
man.
I have no comeback.
Cheating is a GOAT stuff, yeah.
So did he cheat last year? Did he cheat last year?
I have no comeback for that. I respect him as the greatest of all time. So I mean, if this video is
the
real,
greatest of all time, but he is also the greatest cheater of all time too.
That's speculation. That's a speculation. I mean, he's done time for cheating in the past. He's done time for cheating.
He's had lady love inside. He's got away with tuck rules. He's
probably sold his soul to Satan.
Fourth down and one in a fourth down in a passing play. Somebody on the goal line.
It is what it is. You know, my man. He came back on the Falcons in the Super Bowl. I don't know how. I don't know.
A couple of questionable calls.
I don't know.
Yeah, I love the hate. Keep it up. I respect
Tom Brady now. I respect Tom Brady now. I respect him. No, man. So now we in training camp. What are your expectations about your team? New England Patriots coming in the AFC East. Obviously, you know who holds the crown right now. But what's the expectation right now?
I don't have one. I gotta see them play first.
I gotta see them play first.
I gotta see Cam. I gotta see Cam. You know, in a preseason at least.
But why don't you let your Okay, so what's up? You got the quarterback, got the new quarterback coming in. What's your expectations on him? Obviously, he's probably gonna sit to learn from one of the greats. I mean, I would sit him. Let him learn, man. You have to learn Belichick's system. You can't just be plugged in. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man.
See what happened last year when Cam tried to just plug into it.
Look at the people who were plugged in though that did decent though. Like Castle got plugged in and did good.
Castle was there for 3 years before that.
He was. Jimmy G was there for 4, then he got traded. Cam Newton, you see they tried to plug him in real quick.
How long was Brady there before he got traded in?
I think he was there. I think it was the second year he took over.
Yeah, year 2.
Yeah, he took over his second year. That was weird.
Joe Burrow got right in there and did his thing. A couple quarterbacks got in there and did their thing.
Joe Burrow had no offensive line, and he got annihilated. We saw what happened to him. Hope he comes back.
He played good.
He did. He played good. Herbert was another bright spot for the Chargers. The Chargers.
Kyler Murray.
Chargers are going to be a force to be reckoned with. The Chargers are my sleeper team this year.
Those are all losing teams. The Patriots have championship aspirations.
Only so long they will watch Cam throw bounce passes to his wide receivers and tight ends. Shout out to Tara Bossi making a comment right there. You heard him. That's boss man right. That's my boss right there. Shout out to him.
Take off and run for a 1 yard gain and get fumbled. That's all.
I just wanted to make a comment really quick. The Patriots sucking around.
Oh damn! Throwing shots. That's how we do here. Now, training camp starts now. We will be at Bills training camp this Saturday, so tune in. Make sure y'all watch that. And oh boy, we have a long comment here. I'm learning more about the gymnastics thing. Evidently, even though she only has 4 gold medals in the Olympics, she has a total of 25, which is a lot. Not sure how this is done outside of the Olympics. I guess she is the GOAT. Yes.
Called the World Championship.
Yes.
World Championship for every year.
Yeah. I kind of said that at the beginning of the show. So whoever Facebook user is, we respect you. Thank you for fact checking. This girl is the GOAT. Hope she recovers for her mental health and hope she comes back and wins all of the GOATs. So shout out to Simone. And again, your boy's a free agent. Anyway, so here we go. Now, like I said, the fan cave will be at Bill's training camp Saturday. And I don't know if y'all seen the schedules. Drew Bledsoe got shafted. Yeah, I mean, you know, we can all thank Mo Lewis.
He did step in and get them to the Super Bowl.
He did, but we can all thank Mo Lewis for unleashing this virus of Tom Brady on the rest of the world.
Drew Bledsoe was not shafted. Patriot fans wanted Bledsoe out 3 years before that. So
he got a new deal.
Super Bowl.
He just got a new deal.
We were pissed about it. We were pissed. Nobody was happy about that.
Yeah,
He took y'all to a Super Bowl 3 years before that.
No, that was 5 years. That was 5 years before that.
Or I'm sorry,
And,
5 years
I
before
mean,
that.
if I had
He
to
was
put,
trashed every year after that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you, and I'm not a Patriots fan, but Bill Parcells took them to the Super Bowl. I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
Okay,
Bill
yeah, okay,
Parcells
yeah,
took
okay.
that to the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. But anyway, so more training camp news coming in. But two, what's your thoughts about Deshaun Watson? Where you think he's gonna go, my brother?
I think the Texans are being unrealistic. The only way they will trade him is if they come down on their price, because there's too much going on with him. He's going to get suspended for a year at least. That's what it sounds like. So I don't see how someone's going to give him 5 draft picks for someone to sit out for a year. So
whatever happened to like first offense, you get slapped on the wrist.
Oh, that went out the window. Michael Vick ruined
out the window. No, you do one thing.
Even though
done.
personally, I think a lot of it is BS. But that's just me. It just don't sound right. Some sound wrong.
A lot of it. Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
I listened to one girl's story, and I was like, wait a minute. How is that possible? She said, if I recall correctly, she said, and I quote, I walked into the room, and he made me give him fellatio. He didn't use words. He didn't touch me. I just knew I had to do it. I'm like, so what exactly? So how does that happen?
Did he hit you? Did he hit you with one of these?
Is he D Watson or is he Debo?
That's what threw me off. I was like, so what did he look at you a certain way?
That's what I said. Did he hit you one of the?
Like, what was it?
He hit her with the Jedi mind trick.
So
It was crazy.
This is not funny.
This is not funny. This is not funny. This is not for these are serious allegations.
But
we're
like,
probably gonna get demonetized.
I just knew what I had to do.
But seriously though, like, ma'am, like what? Come on,
now. By the way, you got. Let me stop.
Wow. If y'all didn't want to get demonetized, we already got demonetized Thursday.
Okay.
If y'all don't want to get demonetized,
I don't know what that means.
Now let's keep it a butt. Now, let's be real.
I'm not making fun of her. We're
not making fun of her. We are not making fun of her. Serious allegations.
Do that? How does that make sense to anybody?
I mean, honestly, we don't know.
I'm trying.
I don't know.
I need to see this.
But let's keep it a buck.
I don't know what type of Jedi mind trick, Yoda training this was, but
at the same time, again, we weren't there. We don't know what happened. It's really her word against his. And
those are her words, though.
Right, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm like. How is that possible?
And unfortunately, in a situation like this,
it's more assault. Like, I don't know if it is assault, like, because it could be as simple as just touching someone you had no business.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We live.
And I quote, he didn't use hands. He did not use words. That's what she said. That's a direct quote. So what exactly did he do?
Honestly, don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know if he.
That's what threw me off.
I don't know if he did some kind of motion. I don't know if he did one of
the. He did not use hands.
He did not use hands.
He did not use hands. He didn't use words.
I don't know if he wrote a letter. I don't know if this dude did one of the DX Crocs chops. I don't know what he did. I don't know.
You have to use your hands for that.
I'm just saying. I don't know what this guy did.
It was pretty strange that it was like a domino effect of like 22, like not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8.
It's 22 different cases, bro. It's 22 different cases. How? I mean, let's Let's put it in perspective. The story that Sue just read, his quote and his facts, that does sound sketchy. We're talking about 22 different people. Like, I mean,
where is this parlor at? How many?
No.
These are private sessions. These are private sessions. Like they got in other places.
You got to get. You know what he should have did? He should have just hired someone really. You know what I'm saying? To just maybe he wanted different hands on him. Maybe he liked variety. I don't know.
I don't know. But I'm just saying at this point right now, the Texans are really reaching. I don't know if they'll get what they're asking for Deshaun Watson, but this man is clear to all their charges. You still got a top 10 quarterback, top 10, top 6.
He's untradeable right now. I'm not giving him not even one first round pick if I don't know if he's gonna play.
I don't know. It's a high risk. Maybe it's one of those. Go ahead.
The advantage he has is none of them are criminal. It's all civil.
These are all civil.
Jail. They'll just have to pay the money.
But the league will probably suspend him because it's still conduct detrimental to the league.
Is that right? And if he is convicted on any of these charges, he's sitting it down.
He won't go to jail for that.
There's no criminal charges. You can't be
it's up to the judge. The judge can be very harsh, but most people don't go to jail for stuff like that. You know what I mean? But,
you cannot go to jail for civil. It's all civil.
These are all cases.
None of them are criminal.
I don't know.
Oh wow! So there you go.
I mean, I don't know. This is real. But we're gonna switch it over. We're gonna switch gears right now, and we're gonna talk about. And I know somebody's watching might hate what I'm about to say, but we're gonna talk about my movie review because I saw Space Jam 2 last week. Yeah, everybody get up! It's time to slam now. We got a real jam going now. Welcome to the Space Jam. And now Carl. We talked about this on Thursday, I believe. Talked about this on Thursday.
I ruin it for you. Let's talk about that.
You have no idea.
I didn't ruin it. Come on, you still enjoyed it.
You did. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna just keep it. Oh, Tom, why you gotta leave now? Well, I didn't even say his name. I said Space Jam. I'll take care of him in the office tomorrow. Anyway,
he's the Michael Jordan lover.
No, he doesn't like LeBron. He doesn't like LeBron. It's okay.
Hater.
We love you, Tom. We love you, Tom.
He doesn't like He doesn't like the Bron Mans.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't like him. Anyway, but no.
Either.
So, Space Jam 2, I did recently see it, and I'm gonna be honest. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a real fun movie. I thought it was really fun. I turned my brain off for 90 minutes. Like I said, my son and my nephew were laughing their heads off. Let's be honest. This was a fun movie. It was a fun movie.
Right.
You know what I mean?
How did I ruin it for you, though? I didn't ruin it.
Because now, spoiler alert for all the individuals that didn't see it. Spoiler alert. Sylvester the cat. You know what I mean? He was in the locker room like, yeah, I found Michael Jordan. And I'm like, oh.
Carl was right.
Wait a minute. I already know he's not in this movie because somebody ruined it for me last Thursday. So what's going on here?
In the movie.
No. And then they're like, at 6'6", 220 pounds from North Carolina. I'm like, oh snap! Wait a minute. He about to. Oh man, it's Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. See, Michael Jordan was in the movie. Just like the Michael Jordan you thought it was.
No, I wasn't. I was expecting.
It's still Michael Jordan.
No, I was expecting his airness, not Killmonger. I was expecting Air Jordan, not Creed.
I feel like that was a shot at Jordan. Like, bro, you should have been in this movie.
I mean, where would you put him? Where would you put Michael Jordan in this movie? This movie was all completely different from the first one.
He got to make a cameo to say, hey, LeBron, I've been where you've been at. You know what I'm saying?
No, you haven't been where I've been at. Michael Jordan got sucked down a golf hole into Looneyverse, into like cartoon world. This was more of a different direction. I respect the way they took it. They took it in a completely different direction. I like that. That was sweet. I respected it. They had, girls on the Goon Squad team, and they brought a different characters that Warner Brothers owns, like the Matrix and Iron Giant and Superman. I thought that was really cool. Something completely different than all just Looney Tunes. So, and if we're going to talk about this one, can we get my man Wile E. Coyote MVP? He had like 500 points in the game where he just kept knocking them all in. I mean, he had like 500
The man
points.
is an inventor. The man is a genius somehow. You know what I'm saying? He's a stupid genius, but he's a genius.
Right, we got to give my man
He comes up with some
MVP.
good devices.
MVP, man. MVP. And somebody said, I agree, he should have had a cameo. Where would you plug Jordan at? Where would this be at the end?
He should have been in the spot right there to be like, hey, LeBron, you're going to go in there, give him that last little pep talk. You know what I'm saying? Send him back in the game.
No, unless you're going to play, I don't want you in the movie.
He's not going to play. We don't want to see an 80-year-old Michael Jordan.
I know. I don't want to see. No. We're good. We're good. And Daffy was the coach. Shout out to them. Oh man, wouldn't that be sad? Wouldn't that be sad to watch? Oh, did you see Shannon Brown? Did you see Shannon Brown? Oh, Shannon Brown just I don't know. He just completely just ate his way through retirement, man. Like he just holy crap.
Joe Johnson still looks the same. I'm like, Joe Johnson, it seems like you need to go back to like NBA.
For real. But yeah, Ice Cold Joe. Shout out to him. But now we had some debate. Was this one better than the original? To me, I can't compare the two because number one, this was a completely different movie than the first one. I think it's Space Jam, but it's not Space Jam 2. It's Space Jam: A New Legacy. It's completely different than the first one. yeah, there were monsters and there was aliens and stuff like that. Just another LeBron super team.
They said just another LeBron super team.
I don't know. But this one was a real fun movie. I like the message that they put in, like, have fun and stuff like that. This was a fun movie, but I don't think the first one, as a kid, I mean, let's keep it okay, or handed it to LeBron. So
my
LeBron
God.
haters will be a little okay with it.
Super team in the bubble. Once again, he was back in the bubble winning the championship.
Oh boy, hey. I like
Looney Tunes bubble. He was in the Looneyverse bubble.
I like how Bugs Bunny threw a shot at him too when he was in the barber. Like, hey, what are you doing here, Doc? Looking for another team to play for? Like, oh, you got burned by Bugs. Damn, Bugs.
Like, one thing I didn't like about it, and I don't remember if this was in the first Space Jam movie or not. Like, I saw that they used the word hell a couple times. I was like, yo, the movie. As soon as the movie started up, it was like a young LeBron. He's like, LeBron, what the hell are you doing? I was like, yo.
Hey. It is what it is.
My little 2-year-old's like, what the hell is LeBron doing? I'm like, yo.
Hey. It was a movie for kids. It was a movie for kids. You turn your brain off, you enjoy it. But no, I'm not going to compare this one to the first one. The first one, let's be honest, we talked about this Thursday. It made absolutely no sense. I mean, they made absolutely no sense. I mean, they were really far-fetched. But we didn't. I mean, we didn't. Hold on, we didn't care because it was Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny, so I'm in. Let's go. And this one was more like, all right, I'll see what LeBron got. Let's see what it is, and I enjoyed it. But
I thought they both
made sense though. They both made sense. I mean, think about it.
No, they
didn't. That was Jordan's comeback. That was his comeback year. You know what I'm saying? And that movie was built around him coming back to the end.
So, right, but I'm talking about.
But now keep this in mind. At that time, that was huge in sports.
It was.
Michael Jordan was the possibility of Michael Jordan coming back. That was huge. Everybody wanted to see that happen. Everyone wanted to see if he could still play basketball. We all know he sucked in baseball. So we was hoping that this was going to lead into it. So I feel like the anticipation of that made that movie better than this one. Now, I appreciate this one. Y'all know I love LeBron, but I appreciate this one, and I appreciate where he was trying to go with it for, showing that, he's a father figure, and you can't push your goals on your children.
That was an extra part of the movie that I don't think was in the first one. Like, this actually brought a lesson to parents and kids.
Right, a moral victory. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think Jordan's kids is only in his movie like a brief period.
Yeah, like everybody get mad at you. Like, no, everybody were real nice. I mean, come on, dude. How do you tell Michael Jordan? How do you coach Michael Jordan to play better baseball? I mean, baseball is one of those sports. Either you got it or you don't. You can't necessarily coach it.
But he was improving. Like, if
he was. He did. His batting average did improve towards the end of this little baseball set, and his on base percentage did pursue. But I mean, he was playing in a double A league. Them pitchers weren't going to go to the majors. Like, I mean, come on, let's be real. It would have been cool to see him in the majors, but I mean, you ain't Deion, you ain't Bo Jackson. I'm sorry, my dude. No. So it is what it is. But again, this was I think this one was this was a good movie. This was a fun movie. I really enjoyed it.
I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I thought it was better. I think the overall plot.
Oh, Carl maxed out again. I think he said the overall plot. He said the overall plot was better. It was probably well written. Now, was LeBron's acting subpar? Absolutely not. His acting is terrible. I'm sorry. LeBron can't act. He can't act. I'm sorry. I mean,
did Michael Jordan really act?
He did not. But let's be real. I mean, Michael. Come on, Bill Murray. Yeah, Bill Murray was like the whole movie of Space Jam 1. He made that movie. Shout out to him. But no, LeBron's acting was absolutely atrocious. I mean, I get it.
He did a decent job.
No. I have to be You have to be believable. I didn't believe for 1 second that those were his kids. I did not believe for 1 second he actually pushes them to play basketball. Like, no, I don't believe that at all. That is not my belief. Like, you, LeBron, you have to be convincing. I wasn't convinced. I'm like, all right, let's just.
It was a cartoon.
Nah, let's just skip to the basketball scene. I kind of don't want to see this. I'm just keeping it real. He was playing him set, bro. I don't know what that. I guess they meant to play himself, but no, LeBron. I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. Horrible acting. Horrible acting. So LeBron.
I thought he did good.
Bro.
I thought he did good.
Trainwreck. He was funny. Did y'all see Trainwreck? He was funny. He was funny in Trainwreck.
I don't know how he really acts, so how can I say like he didn't like? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be real. Basketball, his acting, you suck, bro. You suck, bro.
It definitely didn't seem natural.
Exactly. It's that. It was not believable, but it was a fun movie.
That's how he acts normally, like you know what I
mean. I'm not sucked in. but I don't expect that. He's an athlete, not an actor. So
certain spots in the movies, like yo, I gotta get my son back. It was like real cliche, like you know what I mean?
Exactly. It is like these 4 lines, you gotta play. It's all work out here. Like, dude, I'm like 10 years old, bro. Like, dude, chill.
That's me.
Dude.
Like, that's me.
No, bro. I invented a video game, Dad. Maybe I suck at basketball. Okay, I'm not gonna be you.
Oh, so we quit? That's what we doing out here? We quitting?
Yes. And I'm gonna go to my luxurious room up in my humongous big old house here that I live in.
LeBron could at least did the JR. He could at least did the J.R. Smith face, but he made that JR when JR messed up. He could at least did that.
You playing yourself? You still can't act.
You notice Jordan knew the place, and them lines was limited.
Yeah, them lines was limited.
Yeah.
Them lines was limited.
I mean, Jordan's acting was not good either. But I mean, come on, man. I believed that Jordan was actually.
Go back and watch the movie. It's been years since I've seen Space Jam 1. So.
When you watching as an adult, it's absolutely atrocious. You be like, okay, so we just gonna
not true.
No, it is true.
Not true.
It is true.
I watched Space Jam Friday. Watched the other one. Saturday, and the first one it still hits. It still hits like.
Why does it hit?
Because R. Kelly's singing.
Why? No. You have to explain that.
I'm going to explain it. This is what you're missing. And you just mentioned R. Kelly won. At that time, he was one of the biggest R&B artists. And then you got to talk about Michael Jackson with Jam. You talking the soundtrack was crazy. I mean, everything about it was good. So
that wasn't even on the soundtrack. That wasn't even on the soundtrack. That came out 2 years before the movie was released.
Well, you know what I mean.
No. You can't just sprinkle Michael Jackson in there.
But I want to say they added that onto that movie because somehow I feel like I heard that. Like it's called Jam. I can't see too much.
Yeah, but that came out in 94. That came out in 94 off his Dangerous album. That was 1994. Space Jam was released in 1996. That was 2 years later.
That's why they called it Space Jam, because of that song.
I mean, possibly.
I feel like still.
Jam had to do with
no. See, this all stemmed. It all stemmed from a sneaker commercial.
But here's what I want y'all to think about.
That
movie was about basketball.
Yeah.
The first one was more about basketball than life lessons. So this one was more about life lesson, a little bit of basketball, some humor. Yeah, Porky Pig rapping in it.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious to me.
That was hot.
That was absolutely hysterical. Shout out to he earned style points from going on there. Like, come on, man, that was awesome.
Okay, so
I feel like the cameos. You had Patrick Ewing, you had Larry Bird, you had better cameos in the first one too.
You talk about the legacy. We're talking about the legacy, the soundtrack, but if you really think about the acting, Jordan would have did trash too. Like, you know what I mean?
He probably would have. But what I'm trying to say is the plot. Let's be real. Let's be real. This movie was so terribly written. The first one was so terribly written. Daffy Duck literally asked Bill Murray in the movie. It says, "Bill, how did you get here anyway?" He literally looks at the cartoon character and says, "Well, producer's a friend of mine, had a Teamster come drop me off." Like, the movie knows it's bad. It says, "Look, okay, we can't explain how Bill Murray just magically showed up, so we're gonna just make it into a joke." So come on, man. Let's be real. Yes, it was funny, but the movie knew it was badly written, so they just do a shot at themselves.
I thought there was way more stuff going on in the newer Space Jam than it was in the old one. Like, you know what I mean? It was just so much stuff coming from different directions with Don Cheadle and everything else. It was just little jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
I enjoyed it. I think this one was completely different than the first one. I'm glad they did not call it Space Jam 2. I'm glad they called it Space Jam: A New Legacy. And I'm thinking they can make this into a whole universe if they want to. Warner Brothers could take this and run with it. This isn't Space Jam 2. This is Space Jam: A New Legacy. You can make this into a thing. Maybe Giannis gets into Space Jam, a new Greek thing or something like that. This could go. But I mean, honestly, I thought this was.
Don't you dare.
Hey, I'm just throwing it out there. Shout out to Warner Brothers. If you want to plug the guy, you know what I'm saying? Let me know.
Yeah. Might as well put Durant in there. You know how he moves.
Oh, we about to get to Durant right now because I want you to play that famous drop because we're about to get into our favorite patented segment.
Oh, really?
The Jam video featuring Jackson and the Toon Squad. It was not a video. They were not in that. What?
There might have been a second version later on.
It's the Fan Cave Sports Talk. Don't be no fool moment. Telling you from the words of Uncle Bobby.
Tell him, Uncle Bobby.
Don't be no fool.
Uncle Bobby.
Wow. This week's Don't Be No Fool goes to the USA men's basketball team. Oh, I had to go there. And I'm going to explain why I'm going here. Now, these boys just lost to France in the Olympics. They just lost to France. Now, I get, oh my God, they were playing pretty much 2 years in a row, and they care tired and they're washed up. No. Okay, let me explain why this means so much to y'all. I'm gonna take y'all back to what was it, 2000 and I think maybe 2009 when Rush Hour 3 came out. Remember Rush Hour 3? When that dude in that cab said the Europeans can't even beat the Europeans in basket. I mean, the Americans can't beat the Europeans in basket anymore. The dream team is dead. Keep it a buck. That hurts your feelings. Because it hurt my feelings. I'm like, wow. They really just came at the U.S. basketball team. And right now, you have a squad that should be winning easily. Now, people saying, oh, well, the rest of the world's caught up. No. I expect to win gold, and y'all already lost it. Now, tonight at 12:30 a.m., they play Iran. They should win this one. I mean, if any game was a layup, they should win this one. But right now, oh my God! I don't know if y'all seen the interview, the photo shoot they were doing. Kevin Durant sitting there, they're having like a little shoot around for the photo shoots. Like, man, it's a girl ball. I made that with that ball, bro. I made it with that ball. Give me that ball, bro. No, you always lying, man. Y'all arguing about balls. Y'all arguing about basketballs in a photo shoot. Y'all not going. This is why y'all losing. Pop don't know what to do. Pop arguably one of the greatest coaches of all time. He don't know what to do with these boys. This is one of those examples where you have too much talent, not enough team. So
we got a link there. We got a link there too, by the way, of the Space Jam video with the Toon Squad. But anyway, yeah.
All right. But you got too much talent, not enough team. Carl, any words on this? Don't be no fool before I just break it down.
I mean, losing. Are they fools because they're losing? Like, or is the other team just better? Like, you're taking credit away from the other team, as if the other team doesn't have talent. I know we want gold. I know we're the United States. I know we're the greatest nation, greatest basketball players in the world. But come on, you're really taking a lot of credit away from the other team that came out to play.
I am not knocking the other team. Shout out to them. But y'all boys should be winning gold right now.
Yeah, but they're not. But you have to understand something. First of all,
they don't play together. They play against each other.
The difference between the NBA and Euro basketball is a team sport. Ball movement, passing, cutting. The USA is
like real defense. You know, the NBA they don't play defense.
I know, and they actually do play defense, and the fouls are harder. They play. I mean, they call a lot more fouls than they would in an NBA game. That's true.
Two, the USA team doesn't play together. I mean, throughout the year, they don't play together. The other teams do. They play in the World Championships. USA changes their roster every year. Three, for whatever reason, there's no point guard for the team for the USA team. I don't know why there's no point guard, but there's no point guard. And for whatever reason,
they just got Book. Book just got there. He didn't play in the France game.
Point guard. They need Chris Paul.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's not a point. Yeah, Bradley Beal just left.
They need the USA team. They just, and then for whatever reason, the best players are not playing. Like when LeBron played, the top 5 players played. It's KD, and then where's
Dame?
everybody else?
I don't know where Dame is.
There's no Steph Curry. Where is Steph Curry?
Where's Steph?
He said, Brad, the rest of the world has closed the gap. These are facts, bro. There won't be no cakewalk to the gold medals anymore. I'm not ready to accept that yet.
Would there be a cakewalk if Steph was there?
Yeah.
Probably.
If
Oh, we
Steph,
got a like. Come on, y'all. Give us some more likes too. By the way, if y'all in this group,
Coach
chat,
K
give y'all
knew
likes,
what to do with
subscribe.
all them egos. I mean, but I'm really honest. To me, and I'm going to be honest here. To me, if they played together and they played like a team, to me they would landslide these teams if they played like a team. Am I wrong?
I mean, they are exhausted, bro. They're not.
They are. They are. But I mean, come on,
bodies
man.
is worn down, man. 82 games is a lot of games.
And then they got the French guy saying, yeah, individually they are unstoppable, but when they play like a team, they are losing. It's like, oh,
is you.
damn.
yeah,
Like,
why is Draymond Green on the team? He's terrible.
I don't know.
He's not in the
trying to
player.
I don't know why
He never
Why
was.
he's ever an all-star.
I don't know why Draymond
I don't
is
get
there.
it.
I gotta be honest. I have no idea why Draymond is there.
I don't
He's a
get why
pesky
Draymond is
defender.
there.
He's a pesky defender, so.
No, but this ain't gonna work in the Olympics. This might work.
Because
I
that's
don't know.
like Draymond Green is almost like a Rodman. Like he's a pesky hustler.
Yeah,
like,
this don't work. This don't work against
But he's
like
trash.
Europeans and
He's
stuff
too
like that.
limited. I rather JaVale McGee or Mitchell Robinson. Give me
I
somebody
Any one of those players would have worked.
rebound. That would have been much better fits than Draymond Green.
Either one of those guys would have worked, but they didn't go. I don't know. I don't know why Draymond is there. But to me, to quote my famous Uncle Bobby, y'all better get together and stop being fools and bring home the gold because y'all one game away from elimination, and it's getting really irritating right now. So that is
they won't get eliminated tonight, though. So
no, they're gonna win this game. I mean, they're probably gonna win this game easily. But
I don't think they care.
I don't think they care either. I don't think they care either. That's my biggest pet peeve. I feel they don't care enough. To me, and maybe this is just me from being a fan, the Dream Team means something. Like it meant something. Remember when the 2000 and I think when Melo and Iverson went over there and they got blew out again, and they felt they had to redeem themselves, and then Kobe and LeBron and D Wade and Chris Bosh all of them went over there and just started beating other teams by like 40 points. Like, where did that passion go? Where did that go?
It's gone.
Anybody know where that patriotism went? Like,
is it passion that's gonna win them this game, or is the competition just better?
I don't know.
The competition is better.
I don't know. I mean, it was not long ago. This is only we're talking 4 years. 4 years.
Man, they're saying a user here is basically saying the super team thing is dead.
I mean, but 4 years ago we won gold. 4 years ago we won gold. That's not a long time. You can't tell me other teams didn't just, all right, well, 4 years from now we're gonna win this easily. Like, come on, man. You can't tell me that. It took them 4 years to get on what's going on. Look at Zion. He already wants out of New Orleans.
Oh man.
I mean, to be fair.
They coming at the whole James family.
To be fair, I mean, Zion, New York Knicks, we could use you right now. With the new LeBron era ball, there are no more forming a team in the fire. Everyone wants to be the star, and if they don't get their way, they want out. Is that LeBron's fault, though? LeBron's fault, though?
LeBron started it.
They're calling him the king. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
And he really is D Wade who really formed the dream team, like the super team.
Is it?
It's really D Wade because D Wade convinced him and Bosh to come there. Like, you know what I mean?
What about we just gonna forget that? Yes, I'm coming at your Boston Celtics. We're gonna forget about that super team, huh? We're gonna dive over that super team that happened, but whatever.
Okay, so first of all, they because now you're not using common sense. I don't recall KG asking to go to Boston, and Ray Allen definitely didn't ask to go to Boston. He got traded against his own will. So use facts.
Hey.
He didn't ask to go to Boston.
At the same time, we're gonna ignore the fact. So you mean to tell me Paul George had nothing to do with that, huh?
Who?
Paul George had nothing to do with that, huh?
You mean Paul Pierce?
Paul Pierce. I'm sorry, Paul Pierce.
Ray Allen got traded because Westbrook came because of Westbrook. They drafted Westbrook. They're like Ray Allen.
Yeah.
We don't want you no more.
Okay.
That's really what happened.
So that's not a super team? That wasn't a super team? Did they not win the
They
championship?
weren't in their primes. They were not in their primes.
Oh, okay. All right. Whatever. Yeah, I want to go with that.
Looking
That's
in
fine.
hindsight, it does kind of sound like a super team.
I mean,
Ray
I don't
Allen,
know. Ray Allen,
Walker,
KG,
Which one of them was in their prime?
but you know,
Which one
whatever.
was in their prime?
Whatever.
Which one was in their prime?
Hey, they were.
Which one was in their prime?
They were not all in their prime, but they were in prime positions at that time.
We're not gonna play on words.
Oh my
Which one was in
God!
their prime?
No,
Nah,
you
Giannis-
know,
Giannis-
doggone well.
3 dudes who are 26 years old.
You knew
and were
doggone
in their
well.
prime.
You knew doggone well. As soon as that season started, they was gonna win the NBA championship.
Yeah, but still, that's
man.
the way
They won the 7 games every
going
series.
down here.
What was that?
That was not a foregone conclusion.
I was
I'm
responding to
taking
the
my
comment.
talent to Southeast. I will say no more. He made a spectacle of his home team and their fans. He did. He did. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I mean, maybe this might be part of the LeBron era. I mean, there's all, like Kulu said, there's always been super teams.
No,
But-
there hasn't always been super team.
I mean, the Lakers in the 80s were kind of a super team.
It's
They were
homegrown
kind of
though.
awesome.
It's
It
homegrown.
was a lot of it was homegrown. A lot of it was homegrown. I mean, Abdul-Jabbar went from Milwaukee to the Lakers. Worthy was drafted. Magic was drafted. I mean, the Birds. I'm sorry, the Celtics. I think they traded their guys, if I'm not mistaken.
Nope, all homegrown except for Bill Walton. And that was 1 year.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. Paul Pierce and KD talked to Allen before the trade went down. Stop it. Oh, did he? Oh, did he now?
No, he didn't.
Oh.
If that was true, it's a well-known fact. KG rejected the original trade to Boston. So you're wrong. So it's a well-known fact he rejected the trade. So they got Ray Allen.
I'm not saying that it all formed at the same time. I'm just saying when they did form, they did create a team.
They did. They did.
Yeah, they didn't.
Like,
weren't
They
in their prime.
didn't. You said they didn't? Come on,
They
bro.
weren't in their
How do
prime.
you beat
They weren't in their prime.
KG, Ray Allen, arguably one of the greatest shooters of all time? He's definitely top 5.
They were all over 30. What's your point?
It don't matter. They were all prime vets, man. They were
No,
vets.
they weren't. They were over 30.
Did they not have an easy road? Did they
LeBron-
have-
Rondo was not over 30.
Rondo was not.
Ron-
Big Baby Davis
Rondo
was
ain't do
not.
nothing his rookie year. What are you talking about? Rondo ain't do nothing his rookie year.
He was the point guard on that team.
He ain't do nothing. He was
He
on
had,
that
he
team.
had,
about
he
that.
had a good playoff. In them playoffs, he was out there. He made a name for himself in them playoffs.
Points scored.
You're confused. You're confusing years. Rondo, 2 years later, was the best player on that team. Absolutely. But
I'm
his rookie year, he was not.
I'm talking about the year where they all got together. He made a name for himself in those playoffs. I'm
No,
not
he
saying he was a
didn't.
star.
No, he did not. That is
star.
false. He made a name the following year. When they almost went to the finals. That's false.
He didn't play good in those playoffs, is what you're saying.
He averaged like 8. He averaged like 8 and 6.
He wasn't
No,
managing.
he
He
did
wasn't. He was
the
managing
stuff
that
show up
offense.
on the stat sheet too.
He
Those
was?
assists,
He was
those
doing
saves, those transition buckets. You know,
He was doing his thing. He was played his role. Played his role very well. Played his role.
but to his point though, you got the 3 bet when LeBron formed his. You had arguably the best 3 players at their position, like D Wade was top 7 in the league. LeBron was top forward in the league. Bosh was top forward/center in the league. That's a super team.
I mean, at the same time, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But at this point, right now, I don't know what the USC got to do to get it together.
If that's really your argument, the first super team would have been the Lakers in 04 with Malone, Peyton, Shaq, and Kobe.
And we saw how that worked. We saw that didn't work.
All washed up.
That didn't work. That didn't work at all.
They should have won that championship.
They lost.
They should have won that championship.
They were not ready. They were not ready for that Pistons team. That Pistons team put it on them. They weren't ready for that at all.
That's not true. That's not true.
No. They were not ready for that Pistons team.
But if you look at that team, the Pistons team, that team was loaded too.
I mean, but they became loaded. I mean, those were all good role players that came together and played a role. Chauncey, Rip, Rashid, Ben, Like all those guys,
Dude, that's
Prince,
a loaded team.
They came together. They came together as a team, and they made their play. They were all good role players that came together. Well, Chauncey was a star. I ain't gonna lie. Chauncey was a beast. So I mean, shout out to him. But I mean that
Rip
team
Hamilton was one of the best shooters in the league at the time. So it's like off the dribble, like then you got the best rebounder in the league in Ben Wallace. Then you got the best power forward in the league in Rasheed Wallace. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean that team was loaded.
Wait a minute. We ain't gonna do that. Rasheed was not the best power forward in the league.
But he did his thing.
Who was the best power forward in the league at the time?
Some guy named Tim Duncan. Maybe you heard of him?
Tim Duncan was definitely
okay. Tim Duncan. But he was top 5.
There was Tim Duncan. He was a bit of Tim Duncan. He was
Tim
a bit of
Duncan,
KG.
Tim Duncan, KG, and Rasheed Wallace was the best 3 guards in the league.
And Dirk was, you got to throw Dirk in there.
Dirk is like a small forward. But he might be power forward too.
Dirk, yeah, he's a power forward.
He's
a power forward. You got to give him that. But they weren't. I mean,
he's bringing the ball up the court. Power forwards don't bring the ball up the court. Like, you know what I mean? He's a point.
Rasheed was he was a star. He was a star on that team. He was killing.
Straight up power.
He was a straight up monster.
He's just straight up pure power forward.
Yeah, I don't think he was a top 5 power forward, but he was.
And to me, Duncan is a center.
No, he's a power forward.
Duncan's a center. I don't know why
people
give him that power forward.
I think he's a power forward.
He's 7 foot.
When he went all NBA first team, it was at his power forward.
Yeah, that's because he's playing with David Robinson, right? Because that's only because David Robinson's on the team. Without David Robinson, he's center.
All right. So, any shout outs we want to give out? Any shout outs we want to give out?
Shout out to Stevie Johnson.
Yes, shout out to Stevie Johnson. Gave us a shout out. Gave us a cameo. Shout out to him, Stevie Johnson. Thanks for the cameo, bro. Shout out to Julius Peppers.
Shout out to OJ Simpson. I'm gonna let you get into that part, Brad.
No, you brought it up. Go ahead.
OJ Simpson, right? Well, I don't know the full thing, so you're gonna have to add on to this.
Okay.
OJ Simpson chimes in on your boy Cole Beasley's situation. Now, I just want to remind you guys that I wanted Julio Jones. Okay. There's a big fear that Cole Beasley might not play. Let's just say he catches COVID, right? So the protocol with COVID also
knock on wood, man.
Let's just say someone catches COVID. Do know they will have to miss 10 days of training camp?
Yeah.
Do you know what 10 days of training? That's like the whole training camp. That's like half of training camp.
True. I mean, but at the same time,
are you on the team?
I think so. I mean, you Cole Beasley, you a veteran out here. The 10 years, 10 days. Yeah, you a veteran.
I don't think he can afford.
Cole Beasley's been on the team for 3 years.
Afford to miss.
Yes, you can.
I don't know.
He's a vet on the same team for 3 years. He's not on a new team. It's the same team. That changed nothing.
Is that same?
Man, the competition at wide receiver is crazy on that team. You got Emmanuel Sanders. You got and on top of that, if he misses 10 days, ain't no telling if he comes back, what can happen again? Then he have to miss another 10. It's just too much time missing on the field. Where somebody else like Gabe Davis, somebody else like Emmanuel Sanders can shine.
I'm gonna say
Cole Beasley is the only slot receiver you have. It would make no difference.
Isaiah McKenzie can play his role.
He can play, but he's not Cole Beasley though. He can't get open like Cole Beasley. He's fast. He's speedy. He can do the end arounds. He can do the end around. But Cole Beasley does something to defenders that they can't cover him across the middle. He can't separate like Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley creates separation, and he has the yards after catch. He wanted the yard. He wanted the yak goats.
I think you doubting Isaiah McKenzie.
I'm not doubting him. I mean, he's fast. He's fast.
No,
he can put up the end around. But he don't have the separation skills that Cole Beasley does. He doesn't have the run after the catch that Cole Beasley does. And he won't dive in there and make them tough catches like Cole Beasley does. If that was Isaiah McKenzie on that 3rd and 22, we lost that game against the Rams. I'm going to be real with you. That's just saying.
Maybe
I mean, you can put him in there and see how, but maybe he did. Maybe he did. But right now,
Emmanuel Sanders been doing it across the middle for years too.
Hey, let's hopefully he stays healthy this year and he does. He rolls in his number 2 spot. We got Gabe Davis too. Can't knock him.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. You guys, I'll just come back.
Star on that team.
You got some players out here that's putting some pressure.
But at the same time, I mean, wide receiver spot, Cole Beasley, you plug right in, dog. You know your role. Go over there, play slot, get open, find Josh Allen, separate yourself from the defender, get the first down. That's all you got to do. That's what we use it for. But shout out to
So the
Julius
other
Peppers.
shout out-
Go ahead.
So the other shout I want to give out is to Chandler Jones of the Arizona Cardinals, who are people
Right.
and
Yes.
should possibly make a trade. I don't know why we would, because we have 50 defensive ends. I don't know who we would trade and why we would trade and take on his $15 million a year salary. And why Arizona would even trade him away.
Hold up.
Chandler Jones.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you just say why the Bills should trade for him? Why they shouldn't? Is that what you just said?
I'm saying we are loaded at defensive end.
Did you just question?
Wow.
He would be the best defensive player you had if you acquired him.
No, he
Are you
wouldn't.
serious?
No, he wouldn't. Trey White is our
Yes,
best
he would.
defensive player.
By
Trey
far.
White is our best defensive
Trey
player.
White ain't got nothing on Chandler Jones.
Come on, bro. Trey White is
If
top
Chandler
3
Jones
corners
is there,
in the
he's
league,
number
bro.
one.
Chandler Jones is jive 32 years
He's
old,
not.
though.
He's not. The last time Chandler Jones was on the field for a full season, he was runner-up for defensive player of the year.
When he's on the field. When he's
And
on the
32
field.
years old, bro.
And he's a liability when it comes to injuries. Am I right or am I wrong?
He missed 1 year. What are you talking about?
But at the same time, you don't know what
Everybody
Chandler
missed
Jones is
last
going
year.
to get. We'll see what happens. I mean, I would personally bring him on the team, but I don't think he's our best defensive player.
Now he'll be in one of the best defensive players on the team, but yeah, you're going to trade for him though. What are you going to do? Like they're talking about giving away a first round pick. Now you got people then you got to trade. To me, if that's what you're going to do, you're going to trade away Addison and a pick, because you can't spend all that money on defensive end, right?
True. We'll see what happens. And we got a comment. Greg will be a major impact player on the defense this year. Okay. I mean, I hope so. That's the goal.
But y'all the same dudes. Who sitting there talking about J.J. Watt. You were hyping J.J. Watt up, who isn't better than Chandler Jones right now. That doesn't make sense.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, J.J. Watt, he's on a downslide of his career. He's more of a captain.
They both are.
I mean, if I had to pick between Chandler Jones and J.J. Watt, I'm picking Chandler Jones. I'm just gonna be real.
Well, let me tell you this. Well, yeah. You know what? I don't watch.
I'm gonna be real. I'm picking Chandler Jones. I'm taking J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt just completely destroyed games.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. When he's on the field, he got hella hard.
The Texans in the playoffs 2 years ago. J.J. Watt made a couple of consecutive moves that just rattled Josh Allen.
Right, and I'm not knocking that, but at the same time, Chandler Jones is a straight up force, and I mean, I feel what he wants. If they're gonna trade somebody, they're gonna trade him. They're gonna want top dollar for him. I would take him on the team, but I don't think he'll be our best defensive player. I think he'll be the second man.
I'll take Julio. I'll take
your best defensive player.
We'll see. But my shout out
first, your best defensive player.
Right, Trey been an elite cornerback damn near since he been in the league. He has. Trey White has been an elite cornerback since he's been in the NFL. Led the NFL.
He's not a top 5 corner. He's barely top 10.
Okay, yeah, I mean we'll be coming from you. So
go check Madden. Go check Madden. The man can't play man. Man to man corner. If he
does play man. What are you talking about? He's not a zone corner.
He got smoke playing man. He gets smoke playing man.
Oh,
he's a zone corner, bro. He's a zone corner.
Go back and watch the NFC Championship. Watch him versus Tyreek Hill. He was getting murdered. It was ugly.
He can't take
What are
Tyreek.
you talking about?
Hey, it is what it is.
Check nobody.
And that's why I was upset with the Bills for not getting a man corner. You need one corner. That's a man.
Who you gonna get?
You need him. But they didn't trade up. I would have traded up and said, you know what? They wanted to add speed. They didn't add speed on the defensive side as far as DBs. Besides, the safeties are pretty fast that they got. Wild Goose and the other kid. Yeah. J.J. Watt takes over games. I can't say that about Chandler Jones. I've seen J.J. Watt completely destroy people's whole game.
True.
Destroy Chandler Jones. You don't watch NFC football game.
So when we were at this point, he is a monster.
I'll take him though.
Yeah, he is a monster.
Don't get me wrong. I wanted him. I wanted J.J. Watt. I wanted them both.
Yeah. So I want to give a couple shout outs. Shout out to another Hall of Famer, Hall of Fame defensive end, Julius Peppers, being honored in the Carolina Hall of Fame. Shout out to him. He's a basketball player and played football for the Panthers, so shout out to him. The New Orleans Saints got a new naming right to their dome. It's called the Caesars Entertainment Superdome. Shout out to them. Shout out to Cleveland, getting the new name. They're the Cleveland Guardians now instead of the Cleveland Indians.
Wow,
so shout out to them.
45% is not 70. Now I'm commenting.
Oh, he's reading the comments.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of shout outs here, man. Shout out to the USA Women's 3-on-3 tournament, winning out there doing they thug thizzle. So shout out to them. And shout out to all our fans, man. Our fans done really looked out on the Fan Cave Facebook page. And
Right.
I mean, they've really been doing their thing. So shout out to all the fans out there supporting this show. If you're watching today, we do this for y'all. We do this for y'all. Toot, any shout outs you want to give to?
I think he got chimed out for a second. All right, so I'm gonna mention this comment right that was mentioned right here. They talked about Trey White again, your boy. He says he plays man 45% of the time, bro. What do you be watching?
I mean,
45% is not even half.
That's almost half the game. That's almost half the snaps.
Almost
I mean, it is
half,
what
but
it
not
is.
half.
And I mean,
he's a good player though. He's a good player.
I think he's a top. I think he's a top 5 corner. We brought Toot back in. Toot, you there?
Yeah.
He's top 5.
Okay, you
want to
give a couple shout outs?
I want to say a shout out to the Red Sox. Keep on doing what you're doing. First place.
Oh,
Wow.
Head to the pennants.
Wow. No, you did not do that.
Keep on beating them Yankees, them Stankies, them
27 rings.
You keep enjoying the History Channel, sir. Keep enjoying the History Channel. You ain't won nothing in 20 years.
27 rings.
You know what Jan Jackson said? What have you done lately?
And we just got Aaron Judge back too. We just got Aaron Judge back. So 27 rings, baby.
Man.
Enjoy.
All right, so I wanted to talk about fantasy here. I want to get to this fantasy.
Yes.
Right. 7 rings.
How many rings the Red Sox got?
Don't matter.
4?
Don't matter.
If that
5.
Don't matter.
We're actually.
I understand. You got to rep. I understand. I lost 4 Super Bowls. You know.
Wow, you are supporting this. Go ahead with your fantasy thing.
I understand Red Sox fans. You know what I'm saying? I am a Yankee fan, but I understand Red Sox fans because I've been there. I mean,
wow.
But
how do you even say that with a straight face? But go on with your fantasy thing.
I'm ready to talk about fantasy. Now, last week we talked about the best 5 QBs, right? In the league. Everybody had their little. You snubbed Wilson. You know what I mean? I snubbed Jackson. All right. So, but who's the top 5 quarterbacks in fantasy though? Like, so there's a difference. Like Brady, he's in the top 5 quarterbacks, right?
Okay.
But it's in the top fantasy 5. So I'm gonna get my fantasy 5 real quick, right?
Okay, go with your fantasy 5
at quarterback, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going dudes who put up numbers. Josh Allen puts up numbers. Lamar Jackson puts up numbers because he's running and rushing and passing at the same time.
Yep.
The touchdowns ain't as much. Rodgers. All right. Then you got Kyler Murray and actually Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott was killing fantasy for the first 5 or 6 games that he played.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I'm going
he still sucks.
I think he's throwing 5-6 touchdowns a game. That's good. That's really their defense that sucks. If he has to score 6 touchdowns a game and barely can win.
Okay. If I
was throwing for over 400 yards a game
against garbage defenses too, by the way, except for the Browns, where they almost lost that. They did lose that game, if I'm not mistaken. They lost to the Browns. That defense was phenomenal.
They might have lost.
Yeah, they lost that game. They lost that game. But I mean,
crazy touchdowns.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. My top 5 is fantasy.
Talk about a super team. The Browns
are loaded, but they're still Cleveland. So
that's what they're gonna say about the Bills.
Nah.
The Browns.
Anyway,
man, the Browns are loaded.
Anyway,
all right. So who you got for top 5 running backs?
Top 5 running backs. Man, I gotta put Saquon up there. He's definitely a top 5 running back. I mean, you gotta throw. If you don't throw Derrick Henry up there, you're just a fool.
Yeah, Derrick Henry's there.
If you don't put Derrick Henry up there, I think Zeke's gonna have a bounce back year. I think he's gonna have a bounce back year. I think this year
Tannehill did put up numbers in fantasy too.
Yeah, Tannehill did, and
but Burrow had a good run. Herbert had a good run.
He got hurt. Herbert had a good run. My sleepers in fantasy are going to be Sam Darnold for the Panthers and Stafford for the Rams. Watch out.
Stafford
Those are my
Stafford is a
sleepers.
nice sleeper.
Those are my
Darnold?
sleepers.
Don't
Darnold.
you dare say
Him reuniting with Robbie Anderson, and you got McCaffrey coming out the backfield. Bro, watch out for Darnold's numbers. I'll draft him.
McCaffrey.
Yeah,
I'm not
I'll
touching
draft
Darnold.
him. I'll draft him coming
I'll
out.
take, yo, you know who sucked for years in fantasy? I'll take Ben Roethlisberger over him. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, bro.
I can't touch Darnold.
I'm telling you, mark my words. My fantasy sleepers this year: Sam Darnold, Matt Stafford. Those are my sleeper picks.
And
unless they get hurt.
Yo, the sleeper gonna be Tua. Tua
You're,
could be a sneaky
you're
Tua.
You're overlooking an MVP candidate. You're overlooking two MVP candidates.
Who?
Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes, yeah.
I mentioned him. I mentioned Mahomes. I was talking running backs, but I was talking about sleepers. I was talking running backs, but I'm talking about sleepers.
Like, Mahomes isn't a sleeper.
Yeah,
Stafford will be a sleeper though, because the top 10 quarterbacks are going to be Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. People are going to still pick Brady and Rodgers because of the history, and they're going to do well. Who else you got?
Got Dak. Dak's going to be out there.
Dak is back. Dak is
going to be out there. Watch out! Watch out!
Kyler Murray.
Justin Herbert's the new guy down there in LA.
He's probably a sleeper, but he's probably a sleeper because I'm going to go with Stafford over him because Stafford's got
he just lost his
Robert Woods, Cup. He's got Deshaun Jackson is over there now.
Yeah, but the one dude, oh man, he just lost for the season. He tore his ACL.
Who's that?
I forgot his name, but he was a good.
Somebody hurt their ACL already?
Yeah, he tore his ACL in practice, man. I just put it up on the fan cave Facebook from the Rams.
Oh boy.
Rams?
Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago.
No, that was a running back, Ekbar.
Yeah, Akers. Oh, yeah, I'm saying Akers. Yeah, Akers tore his ACL.
Those Dolphins got a sneaky team, man.
I think the Dolphins are overrated.
We shall see.
I don't think Tua is that.
Dolphins got a sneaky team.
I don't think Tua. I'm not sold on Tua yet. I'm not sold on Tua yet. He played cool, but I'm not sold on him yet.
He's gonna be a sneak. He didn't put up numbers at all, so I can't even throw him in there. I'm looking at his running ability, a year removed from the hip surgery, and I'm looking at other stuff, like, you know what I mean, and also the weapons that he has on that team.
I mean, but so last one, last shout out, Oklahoma and Texas moving over to the SEC. Shout out to them. They moving over in conferences. Y'all don't watch college football besides myself.
We don't even know if Cam's going to start. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know who said that. Cam's not. Yeah, I don't know why you put Cam even in the conversation. But anyway,
we forgot. We went past the running backs again.
I said the running backs.
Okay, well, first we're going to establish who's your top five. First, your top five running back in the NFL, but then you're going to give me your fantasy top five.
Okay, top five running backs in the
top
NFL.
Top 5 running backs in the league right now. Give me them.
Derrick Henry. I think Saquon Barkley would be number 2. Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is definitely in the top 5. He's freaking awesome. I don't know.
You
Dalvin
said his
Cook.
name already.
You Dalvin Cook.
You said his name already. I don't know why you ain't giving
Dalvin Cook. Well, who?
You said his name already. White boy.
I'm not putting McCaffrey in my top 5. I'm not.
Oh,
sorry,
wow. Okay.
I'm gonna say I said Saquon. I said Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, Alvin Kamara, and Dalvin Cook.
Good. And what was that?
Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook.
My sleeper running back is the young man from the Chiefs. What's his name? The running back from the Chiefs?
Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
The number 1 pick. Hilaire.
Oh,
with that line, he should have a great year.
He's a good player, but I don't know if I can give him top 5 yet.
Great year.
But that's my top 5.
Top 5, I'm still going. I like all the players. I'm gonna put McCaffrey above Cook. I'm just put McCaffrey in that list. He's a dual threat, catching and rushing the football.
But he was out last year, so you said
so was Saquon
right now.
Barkley. Saquon Barkley was out last year.
But yeah, that's okay. So we'll take him out. We'll take Saquon Barkley out. We'll take Saquon Barkley out, and I guess
potential in that league. Yeah, you got to put Saquon Barkley in there because Zeke Is Zeke top 5 anymore?
I think he's going to have a bounce back year.
Nope.
I think that offensive line is healthy. I think they're going to be focusing on Dak, and they're going to leave Zeke clear for the taking. I think Zeke's going to have a bounce back year this year.
I'm going top 5. Basically, we said Derrick Henry getting 2,000 yards rushing. Can't beat that. Also, I got Saquon. I got Christian McCaffrey. I got Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara is really number 2 to me. He's the number 2 best running back in the league. Saquon Barkley's like,
to me, Alvin Kamara was the whole Saints offense. They gave the ball
Alvin
literally
Kamara is
every play.
Cam Akers, that's who you go. Who hurt his ACL? Cam Akers.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, he's out for the year.
Let's see what happens.
They had a couple of running backs. They did. They played with Henderson last year and a couple other running backs. They'll be all right.
None of those running backs are a receiving threat. How is Alvin Kamara not a receiving threat like McCaffrey? Alvin Kamara is the entire offense. No, I'm reading the comments.
Yeah,
like, how is that? Kamara is like the Saints' entire offense. Like, you need to put every 11 players on him and just let them cover him.
Alvin Kamara is number 2 back in the league. I don't care what nobody say.
Mm.
You know, and then you still got the dude from the Packers, Aaron Jones. Is he up there?
I don't know. I don't know if he's top 5. I wouldn't put him top 5.
I mean,
I gotta put Dalvin Cook over him.
He's one of the best running backs in the league.
I don't think he's top 5.
Nick Chubb, you know what?
Nick Chubb is a
It's so hard
savage.
with Nick Chubb. He's just a
No,
tough back. He's just
dude
a
is
tough
a
player.
savage. Dude is a straight savage.
Tough player. He's a
I'm
tough
going
player.
Nick Chubb.
I got to give it to him. He is
Okay.
tough. But yeah, that's my top 5 right there.
All right, two top 5 running backs right now.
We talking about fantasy or just period?
It's all around.
You can give us your top 5 best talent in the
All
league
around.
at running back, and then you can give us your fantasy 5.
For me, I'm gonna go Chubb, Nick Chubb. I'm gonna go Kamara, McCaffrey, Cook, and I don't know who my 5th will be. I guess based on his
You didn't
past
say
is Barkley,
Henry.
but I expect. I forgot about Henry. Well,
Yeah,
if we
you
talk
didn't say
all
Henry.
around, Henry doesn't really catch. But you said all around. Henry doesn't really catch the ball.
He don't have to.
We're talking all around. He's not really a catcher. He's not
2,000 yards rushing, he don't have to, right?
Yeah,
Like Barry, like it's Barry Sanders. He doesn't get the ball, but he's still the greatest. I don't care. You know what I mean?
yeah, but
Not known
Barry
for
Sanders
doing
could catch
that.
the ball. He just didn't.
I mean, they played in a run and shoot offense. Like, they didn't throw him the ball a lot.
Best dual threat ever.
Oh,
Marshall Falk.
I don't know. But all right, so that's gonna be it. And then D says he's drafting Travis Etienne. I think that's gonna be a great pickup, but I think the Jaguars are still gonna suck. I mean,
When you drafting him? When you drafting him? I'm
about to say when you draft, yeah,
5th round?
he'll be
Because
around.
we don't even know if he's playing wide receiver or not. Like they had him lined up at wide receiver. Like he
Nah,
hasn't taken no snaps
running
at
back.
running back.
He playing running back. He playing running back. Come on, man.
I'm just telling you what the
Jaguars
Jaguars
are
did.
gonna
They
be
had him
good
lined
this
up at wide receiver.
They're gonna suck. They're gonna suck this year. I'm sorry.
No, they're going to be good this year.
The problem
No,
with the
they're
not.
Giants and Barkley is their only player. Like
I mean, that's
What?
a fact,
Daniel
though.
Jones does. Like if I'm
Daniel
the
Jones is
Giants,
okay.
What are you
If I'm
talking
the
about?
Giants, I'm trading for Deshaun Watson.
Whoa.
What are you talking about? They're loaded.
Who,
They're
the
Daniel
Giants?
Daniel Jones is
The
trash.
Giants.
Daniel Jones.
He's okay.
Loaded though.
They're loaded. Outside the quarterback.
The Giants are
They're
loaded?
loaded.
Loaded.
The Giants are
I
loaded.
wouldn't
I wouldn't say loaded. I would say they're
Who is
they're
Name their wide
good.
receivers. Name their
They're
wide
good.
receivers.
They're loaded.
I would say
Huh?
they're good.
Name their
I
wide
would-
receivers.
Their receivers. They got They got Kenny Galladay. They got the young man from Alabama.
To lead the
Yeah,
league.
they got that boy from Alabama. That
Okay,
boy from
Galladay.
Alabama, nice. That boy from Alabama, nice. They got him.
Galladay, Sims,
Who's the dude from
Um,
Alabama? Oh, they got the Alabama. They drafted guy.
Yeah.
Smith, Devontae Smith. They
Yeah.
got the young man from last year. I can't. Samson, what's his name?
Shepard.
He was
No,
their
not
number one
Shepard.
receiver last year. No, not Shepard. The other
Not
dude.
Shepard. The other dude. Oh man,
I can't think of his name, but he was.
I can't either.
He's the number one receiver.
I know who you're talking
He's
about.
Well, I'm
quarterback.
telling you. But so
Yeah,
what
still
I'm
got
saying is
Shepard.
the Giants.
And they got
So
they got
would
the
you
tight end. They're loaded.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if they're loaded. I would go with they're good. I don't
They're
know about
loaded.
loaded. We have to
They-
see. Because
listen,
because let's be real.
but
Let's be
again,
real though. Let's be real. They could be
Deshaun
loaded.
Watson?
They could be loaded. Hold on.
Daniel
Wait.
Jones.
They can be loaded, but I think that division is so bad, bro. Like it's gonna take a lot to beat the Cowboys this year with Dak back, bro. I'm gonna keep it
their division is not
it's
trash.
not.
Their division is very
It's not.
competitive.
It's really not.
Look at the
The
Redskins.
Cowboys are going to suck this year too.
Whoa, don't say Redskins.
The
Don't say
Cowboys
Redskins.
are still
sorry.
trash.
Look at the Washington football teams.
Chase Young is a
Defensive line.
savage. Oh, Chase
They're
Young is so
gonna be-
good.
Now the football
Dang, I wish
team,
the Bills got
the football team is going to be nice.
Oh man,
They're going to be
And
nice.
the Redskins,
The
man.
football team's going to win the division.
Said it again.
Torrey McLaurin is one of the sleepers in this league at wide receiver. This dude is nice.
The football team will win the division.
That dude, but Ryan Fitzpatrick is your quarterback, so that's what's killing me. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, I thought the other boy took over.
They're getting it's Fitzpatrick.
Cool.
He's the starter.
Fitzpatrick is the start. Oh boy,
Big fat.
Fitzpatrick for Washington. So he's
I
the
don't know how
starter.
this is gonna work. I don't know, but we will talk more fantasy.
You know, Fitzpatrick, man. What team has he played for?
I don't know.
The Patriots.
Why are you slandering Fitzpatrick? Like he didn't almost take the Dolphins to the playoffs last year. Had he started every game, he would have.
He didn't play for them last year, did he? He played for the
Yes, he
Washington
did.
team. He
Yes,
played for Washington
They
last year,
benched
didn't
him
he?
for Tua.
No, he
man.
played for the Dolphins last year.
Oh man, I'm so lost.
And if Fitzpatrick started every game, they would have playoff team.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Yeah, but the Giants defense. Think about the Giants defense. I can't really name a player on their defense either. That dude Ingram is a beast. I want to see if George Kittle comes back this year too.
Yeah, George Kittle. I think San Francisco.
I feel like he's a forgotten man.
San Francisco.
Like, San Francisco. About George Kittle.
Yo, San Francisco gonna be a wrecking crew this year, bro. Mark my word, they're gonna be a wrecking crew. That team is all back and all healthy.
Play.
Hey, they all back. They all healthy. And if they don't work out with Jimmy G, they got that young boy that just drafted. Man, they're gonna plug him right in. So we'll see what happens with that. But fantasy we do on Thursdays, gentlemen. So I mean, it's been an hour and a half long show. Hope everybody loved it. We're gonna talk more fantasy on Thursdays, and the Fan Cave will be at Bill's training camp on Saturday to give y'all the updates and the inside scoop of what's going on. But we about to be up out of here. So shout out to all our viewers. Thank you for the fan interaction. We love you guys very much. Toot, welcome back off your honeymoon. Jess Mary, you're still a Patriots fan, and you shouted out the Red Sox. How dare you? But anyway. Well, congratulations. Congratulations on getting your marriage, my brother. Cool. But from behind the scenes, shout out to you. And Carl, man, you did it again. You got another show again. Plug Life.
All right.
Always be plugging, baby. D, know you always in the comments. Tom, I'm going to see you in the office tomorrow. Because he left as soon as we started talking about LeBron. But for everybody here,
thank you for the man. They got that Bron Mans.
Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.
You can't. This is supposed to be Don't Be No Fool. The clown, who's the clown that put the clown nose on LeBron?
Yeah, they put LaFlop on his mural. Oh, man, that was bad.
Give me the Uncle Bobby one time.
We'll do it.
I'm waiting for it. Did I hear it?
I don't know. Is the drop
This is the Fan Cave Sports Talk. Don't be no fool moment. Telling you from the words of Uncle Bobby.
Tell him, Uncle Bobby.
Don't be no fool.
Uncle Bobby.
Yes, that Don't Be No Fool went to the individual that spray painted LaFlop on and the clown nose on LeBron's mural in Cleveland, Ohio. You know what I think? I think he's doing this secretly to himself to just make him more of like the hero. He might be doing this to himself. We don't know. You know, what I mean? He could have had some guy come on, man. I don't know. In the hometown, it's not his real hometown because Akron is, but still, like in the city that he built up. Come on, y'all. Don't be no fool. I don't know.
Somebody did that to Jim Kelly's nose. And he lost 4 Super Bowls. Like if somebody did that to Jim Kelly's nose, we would not be having it.
Yeah, somebody would die that day.
That to our quarterback.
Now, if somebody did that to O.J. Simpson's face, that'd be a little different reaction.
I would still be upset.
I don't know. I would be too, but I'd be like, what? Somebody did that to OJ? Oh no! Wow.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised by it, but good grief.
Like,
Did y'all really put a clown?
Yo, matter of fact, hold on. Didn't Flavor Flav try to sell the statue on Pawn Stars? The OJ Simpson from USC? Didn't he try to sell it on Pawn Stars? We got to fact check that. We'll get that to you on Thursday. But for Kulu, for Carl, for D, for Two, for everybody that commented on the Fan Cave Facebook page, for individuals that are here, welcome. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Helps us out a lot. I am Cousin Brad. We will see y'all on Thursday for our second show. Peace easy. We out.
Yeah.